Hello everybody, this is the BG, and today we're going to talk about how to make apple butter. This is actually an experimental video because I normally make apple butter in the crock pot, but today I decided to make it in the oven. As we go through the process, I'll show you the differences between making it in the crock pot and in the oven. I was hoping that trying it in the oven would be able to make it go faster, but it turned out to take the exact same amount of time as it would in the crock pot. To start off, what you're going to do is go to our applesauce recipe and make 2 whole batches of applesauce. Then you're going to combine both pots of applesauce into a single pot. The next step is to set the oven at 275 degrees. A couple things to note: make sure that you put this pot on a baking sheet just in case there's any spillage. And then also, which I didn't do until later on in the video, is to put a sheet of aluminum foil over the top of this loosely and then poke a couple holes in it. As the apple butter slowly cooks throughout this process, it's going to sputter, and you don't want to have that sputter go on the inside of your oven. But that's the entire process. I'm going to be checking this every 2 hours to do a stir, and after 12 hours, that's what you're going to see. We'll show a time lapse of this, but it is simply keeping it in the oven at 275, checking it every 2 hours, giving it a good stir, and then looking for the color that you see at the end. The other way of doing this is putting it inside of a crock pot and then setting it to either low or to warm, depending upon how hot the crock pot is at those 2 temperatures. What you're looking for is you want to have just a slow sputter around the edges of the crock pot. Another tip, you want to have a little folded piece of aluminum foil that you can use to prop open the crock pot lid. That way steam can escape over time. But there you go. After 12 hours, you're going to have your finished product. The last thing that I do to this is just sprinkle a touch of xanthan gum on it so that the water doesn't separate from it, and then hit it with an immersion blender just to make sure everything's consistent. This is great on whatever you want to put it on. English muffin, biscuits, toast, pancakes. And actually next month we're going to show how to use some of this apple butter to mix into our gluten-free, dairy-free pancake recipe to make apple-flavored pancakes. The last step is getting this ready for the freezer. Like in our other videos, I love using these freezer-safe plastic tubs. You're just going to scoop the apple butter into them, put them on a cookie cooling rack for a little bit. I'm also running a fan on the left side of the video. And then just let that cool for about 30 minutes. Put the lids on, label them, and then they're ready for the freezer. This is the BG, keeping it square. I'll see you next month.
Thanks for watching today. As promised, next month we'll show you how to take some of this apple butter and use it to create perfect apple pancakes. In the meantime, don't forget to check out our other amazing breakfast videos. We'll show you how to make everything from smooth black coffee to perfect scrambled eggs and French toast that eats like a dessert. Subscribe to us, check out our website, and we'll see you next time on Our Final Freezer. Do you like apple butter?
Yeah.
What is apple butter? Is it really butter or is it really apples?
Apples.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Because I makes it and know how to make it.
Have you seen Dad make it?
Yeah.
And what's in apple butter?
Pancake.